What is going on, friends? I am so pumped, like overly pumped right now, because what I'm about to show you, we have been dreaming of for years. And before I show you, the first thing I want to do is I just want us all to just pinch each other. Just, yes, we're alive. I feel that. We are here. This is present moment. A lot of you Mustang fanatics are going to be very pumped with what I'm about to show you right now.
Dad's not here.
I'm like, I don't really like driving other people's cars.
One time, yeah.
Okay. And what I'm about to show you is available through RTR's new custom paint options. Yes, you can get an RTR custom painted, but this one color is very, very special to everybody in the Mustang world. We haven't seen it on a new car in 20 years that's available turnkey from the dealer, and we made it happen. Thank you, team. We made it happen. Here we go. Are you ready? Yes, friends, what you're about to see is real life. Yes, friends, we are bringing back Mystichrome, available only on an RTR. And let me just get this thing off here. Shoo! Just take it in for just a second. So, available. Well, actually, available to all, not for everyone, technically. But if you're wondering what this costs, it's $14,995 on top of the price of your RTR. So for those of you that don't know what Mystichrome is, this was a color that came out on Cobras, New Edge Cobras, and it has disappeared since. So it's been 20 years since we last saw this color. It became a cult following color, and it's just beautiful. So as you walk around the car and walk through the different light, the entire car just changes color. It's got some purple, it's got some green, it's got some blue. It's just freaking beautiful. So we have it right now sitting on one of our Spec 2 vehicles. So I got this handy light, and I'm just gonna show you guys the different colors that this has, right? So some greens, and then it goes up into some purple, into some blue. It is just unbelievable, just flip-flopping every line, every which way that you see light differently on this car. I mean, sometimes you see 3 different shades of color. There's green, purple, blue right there. I mean, it is just an absolute mind F when you're looking at this car, and it's just mesmerizing. And I am so freaking pumped that we are able to offer this to RTR owners. Like, this is just, what a dream, what a service, and just amazed our team was able to bring this to reality. So this will be limited. We're not announcing numbers, but this will be a limited color. The other thing I want to tell everybody is the car starts out as a black car. We do everything. Door jams are done. Trunk jams are done. So super quality paint job. The only thing that we do not do is remove the motor. So the engine bay of all of the Mystichrome cars will be black. And so looks good, works very well, and allows us to keep the price reasonable. So obviously our bronze Aero 5s, I freaking love these wheels. They look amazing on anything, but we actually designed them for the S650. The bronze has just made me fall in love, because I've not really a bronze wheel guy in the past, but now since I've seen them on our cars, I put them on everything. It's like hot sauce. And then of course, Nitto NT555 G2 is my absolute favorite tire for all around fun in a Mustang. Burnouts, donuts, drifting, good traction on the track, and get home on them because they last for a very long time. They don't chunk, and that's why we put them on the car. So anyway, our first Mystichrome RTR Spec 2. So freaking pumped on this that we're able to bring this to the market, and I look forward to seeing you guys getting one in your driveway or garage. So also in this video, I was supposed to be going to Gridlife in Road America for the first time. I've not drifted there in 11 years. In 2013 was the last time I was there. I last minute decided to go out for a day, have some fun. Chelsea was there, T-Pain, Larry Chen, of course Jared, the whole Fun Hour crew went out. And unfortunately, it did not go as planned. I had a late flight on Friday night. My flight kept getting delayed. When I finally got to the airport and went in an hour and 20 minutes before my flight time, TSA was closed. I didn't know that TSA closed at Charlotte. They closed at 10:45. I walked in at 11, so I couldn't get my flight. So I was put on a flight the next morning. Then I went to the airport and the flight got delayed. And I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you just need to listen to the signs. Maybe there's a reason why I'm not supposed to go to this event. And everything was working against me getting there. So I was super bummed. There was a light. I was able to go home and have a ton of fun with the family, but I was super bummed to not be able to go to Gridlife because it looked like an amazing event and I had some serious FOMO. That being said, I was also sad about my RTR just sitting. And Rome, our mechanic who went out there just being bored because the car didn't do anything. So I texted Chelsea and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I heard you hurt your turbo in your Fox body. My car's sitting there. If you want to take it for a rip, take it for a rip. And he was like, yo, I'm in. So he took it for a rip. Larry Chen got some chase. We got some great footage. And then Larry hit me up. So now my car turned into the Village Bicycle. But I know Larry's getting really good. And I let him drive it once before at Drift Mansion. So I told him he could take it for a rip. So he took it out. I saw some videos of him getting in the dirt a little bit, thinking it was Brocky. But anyway, here's the footage from Gridlife, the fun that I was not able to be a part of. Check it out.
He's like, do you want to drive it for a session? I'm like, I don't really like driving other people's cars. And he's like, I'm like, but if you need me to drive it, I'll drive it. Like, I'm not going to say no, really, but like, you know. And so we're going to drive it. It's big track with big power. We'll be pretty sick. So I said I'm not responsible for anything that happens because this weekend's been a little rough.
Did you ask if there's a bumper budget or what, dude?
Yeah, well, the problem is at this track, if you're getting the bumper budget, you're having much more than bumper budget problems. So we'll see. It'll be exciting to get back in that car and enjoy it again. It's been, SEMA's the last time I think I drove one of those cars, so it's been 8 months, 9 months. Yeah, it's pretty sick. It'll be fun.
This? I'm down, dude. I've driven this before. It's very difficult. I'm not used to that much power. But unfortunately, our boy Vaughn could not make it. But Chelsea jumped in for this last full course drift session. And, you know, I trust him as a driver so much, so I could really push myself as a camera car driver. I was super committed. Every single corner, I would try to get on the gas as early as possible to stay as close as possible. And his carousel in this thing, oh my God. I looked down at the speedometer. I know I'm not supposed to, and it was already triple digits coming out of there. I think we ended the drift at about 110. It was crazy. But yeah, love, love, love. Anytime I get to follow Vaughn or Chelsea in these cars. Dad's not here. I'm gonna take his car out. I'm just gonna try it. Vaughn offered, so.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Have you driven one before?
One time, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I love it.
All right.
From Mustang to this now?
Yeah, big shout out to Vaughn. Thank you so much for letting me drive your car. I love that thing. It's so cool. It's the best. It's so much fun.
So we shredded this thing, had some fun, did some full course laps. It was amazing. It was really good to get back in the car. It's been since SEMA, so November, so maybe 8-9 months since I've driven it. It rips. They've made some changes and they've definitely improved it. The power is up, the grip is up, and everything was solid. I got some notes I'm gonna give the team, you know, do what I normally do. I have some things to complain about every time, but it did everything it was supposed to do. I loved it. Thank you, Vaughn, for letting me rip it, and I'm glad I could help you guys out as well.
Man, I really wish Vaughn was here, but guess what? He ain't here. So I'm a huge fan of a Live Rat. I don't know if you ever heard of this DJ named a Live Rat, but Deadmau5 is here. But congratulations to Vaughn Gittin Jr. for not being here at Gridlife.
Thank you, Larry and Chelsea, for bringing some fun, even though I couldn't get there, and hope you guys enjoy it. I will be at that Gridlife. I'll do everything I can to be there next year because Road America is a beautiful facility and just looked like a great time that I missed out on. So what's going on back here is living in the future. So what we're looking at right now is not what they're looking at. So they are looking at our Spec 5 RTR in CAD right now, but we'll get back to that another time.